Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover, as we have yet another report that got social media exposed when it comes to Eminem, and many rap fans have been having a field day with this one on Twitter as people see the light. Today we also have more on Drake, who got called out by a hip-hop media personality who looks to be backtracking at the moment. After they got called out for calling out Drake, it's a whole call-outception going on. More on this in a bit. And today we have more on 50 Cent, who finally reacted to a Joe Budden clip about him from years ago, and this has sparked reactions from rappers like Snoop and Buster. So we'll start with 50 Cent today, and according to Joe Budden, 50 Cent, based on what he had to endure, had the greatest come up ever in hip-hop music, and 50 Cent shared Joe Budden's take on IG.
50 Cent had the greatest run that I've ever seen in my entire life, and that will probably remain the same. That answer will never change. I'm very aware of all the people that 50 Cent had beef with. He shouldn't have beat any of it. They tried to kill 50 Cent for years. He should have died. He did not. He then had to deal with real live street beef with being blackballed. He shouldn't have beat that. He shouldn't have beat both of those things. He was on the greatest mixtape run that I had ever witnessed. Then he signs with Dre. They put out In the Club. It never went off. Never saw nothing like that. He delivered. Album, classic, million. Like I have never seen a nigga do what 50 was able to do and accomplish, and what he had to endure on his way. You're not gonna beat it.
50 Cent shared this with the caption, "I just saw this at Joe Budden, laughing emoji. The ill-ish is it's true. I had beef with 3 different guys that had influence, real gangsters. They all had crews that caught bodies running around, putting in pain. I don't know, facepalm emoji. I would just get mad and say F them dudes. Laughing emoji, LOL, we all gonna die one day." And rappers have been reacting to 50's take on this. Royce the 5'9" reacted with a Messi gif that already sparked GOAT debates between Messi and Ronaldo, but you get the point. Busta Rhymes reacted with this, Goliath, who God bless, no man curse, keep shining, king, and this one was sprinkled with some irony based on Goliath being used in a sentence about God's blessings, but you get the point. And Snoop Dogg reacted with this, "You're cut from a different cloth, nephew, God's plan never fails." And as usual, this turned into heated debates about 50 Cent versus other rappers. Some believe greatest mixtape run belongs to Weezy F Baby, and the F is for phenomenal. And while fans were debating that, at the other corner, this was getting heated. 50 better than Jay-Z, and even Joe is catching some hands. I'm glad 50 Cent got his flowers, but Joe Budden's still a bum. People forget about Joe Budden's takes before he switched up on Eminem, before he completed his Stan story arc. He used to be Shady Aftermath's #1 fan, but things didn't go how he expected it to go with Mr. I'm Too Good to Call Her Right My fans.
When we talk, I'm forced to wonder, I wonder if this guy knows that our paths, albeit his success is on a different, planet than anybody's, our paths are very similar.
Moving on to the next point, a few hours ago, this sparked heated debates when it hit the web. Watch. Ebro calls out Drake for never saying anything about black issues. Quote, "Drake has never shown up to have anything to say about anything going on in society with black folks." And of course, this stirred debates. Some believe, why should he have to? Why does every celebrity have to be what you want them to be? And while some concluded Drake doesn't get political, some decided to focus the iron sights on Ebro. Ebro is known for this kind of clout chasing. Rappers like 50 and Kodak have called him out before, but he's a radio guy, so others let it slide. In fact, some brought up J. Cole, asked J. Cole what happened when he did that. He got dissed by a no-name rapper because she didn't like his tone. Eminem came for Trump, and people complained because it had no beats to dance to.
I mean, wow.
And while some believe we gotta stop expecting every celebrity to be Malcolm X, some users have flipped this on Ebro with the special move known as "This You?" Here is Ebro on his IG reposting Drake talk about police brutality, and perhaps upon seeing these reactions, Ebro decided to backtrack on social media with this. This is out of context. Drake doesn't have to, nor should he if he doesn't feel it. But to say "This Is America" is overrated and over-awarded when that song came at a time when people needed someone to say something and he doesn't feel the need to, that's all. But Ebro still got called out for leaving out some details in this. But when Donald Glover comes out and says it started as a Drake diss, what should he say? The song was important at the time, but it is mid at best. But what are your thoughts on this drama? Should rappers be at the forefront of political issues? I wonder what Ice Cube thinks about this. Moving on to the next point today, rap fans on social media were in for a surprise when this report hit the web. Spotify reveals most streamed rap songs in the platform's history. And something stood out for many people on Twitter. A certain person, who we've seen reports about how his hits did not age well, is all over the list with songs from every era. And check this out, XXX and Eminem having the most songs in the top 50 is so interesting. M having these many songs in the top 50 tells you the real listeners on DSPs is far from your Twitter timeline. And just in case you didn't notice yet, some users spelled it out. Eminem beating out Drake, who is the most popular rapper from the streaming era. Nobody is touching him. And here's another one. Eminem 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. Man blended the sales era to streaming era with ease. And the fact that Godzilla is also on the list has prompted reactions like Godzilla being this high just shows he should have promoted the album more and released another single or two. Godzilla is like the 7th or 8th best song on the album. Internationally, Music to Be Murdered By would be much bigger if Eminem bothered to do some decent promo. For instance, Revival still holds the record for biggest first week sales in hip-hop in the United Kingdom since 2017. And here's one to end it today. Everybody loves to knock Eminem saying he has no replay value and his songs aged terribly. But that's 7 songs in the top 50 most streamed in Spotify history. Eminem's been hitting home runs when these false narratives get pitched. But over to you guys, share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more, and see you on the next one.